Hey Gemini, happy November. Alrighty, let's get into it. This is gonna be a little bit different because November is the hardest month of the year for me to get through, so I wanted it to have an emphasis on healing and messages from departed loved ones, so we're gonna just go with that, okay? All right, Gemini, what does your month of November look like? Spirit, okay. So first, you got the Father of Swords. So I feel like you in the month of November feel not only very wise, kind of like the owl depiction here, but kind of like an authority figure. Like you're calling the shots, you're making decisions, and you know what's best. Like that's what I'm seeing here. And your obstacle is the Four of Swords. So stillness and kind of waiting for swords to strike. Like if you know better, but you also know something's coming that you can't prevent, it might be like kind of bothering you a little bit. So waiting on something to happen is kind of frustrating you right now. That's what I'm seeing. And I can't take all those cards, I'm so sorry. It was like half the deck, but I will take from the bottom. You did get the Magician card, so Gemini, you have the ability to manifest a lot in the month of November. So I feel like starting new projects would be a really good idea. Taking on like a new adventure of any kind, just new experiences in general. So for Gemini, November, like be bold enough to try something new, okay? You might just be afraid of like what would happen if you did, but it's totally okay. All right, Gemini, let's see, let's get some clarity on your month of November, okay? So I see dogs getting together with friends, some loyal friends that you have. So you're gonna be spending time with friends. Great passion, the tulip. This could be romantic. You could be having more of a deeper friendship and passion developing with like your lover, if that's where you're at. And the throne on the bottom of the deck, a position of authority. So like I said, Gemini, I feel like you are the one in authority right now. You are calling all the shots and I think people like it. I think they're digging it. So, all right, Gemini, anything else for your month of November that we haven't covered? Okay. I see the rose, romance is in the air. Okay, I was definitely feeling that with the tulip. The cracked cup, a dissatisfaction with life. This could be with romance specifically, like if there's a lot of love in the air, especially with like the holiday season coming in, you might be a little bit dissatisfied with your relationship, which would be why you're like kind of like calling the shots and like spending more time with friends and trying to like get more passionate about new creative ideas, because your love life, you might just be a little bit unsatisfied with it. And I see on the bottom of the deck is the tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So it would be wise to celebrate with your significant other, to have fun with them, to enjoy their company and not like let it be known that you're dissatisfied with them. I feel like putting in the effort and trying to have fun would like re-aliven and awaken the relationship, because there's a lot of love there. So I hope that resonates. Okay, Gemini, what's healing in your life in the month of November for Gemini? What's healing in life for Gemini in November? Okay, we got Archangel Michael. So many. The signs and nature, and I'll show you all the cards. So we have Archangel Michael. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you right now. It's not like my religious belief or my practice, so I do not study like Archangel Michael or any of that. So I will actually leave it up to you to look into that if that is like something that you believe in, because I always respect what other people believe in and I expect the same for me. So if you want to learn more about them, go ahead and look them up on the internet. I see the signs. So there's a lot of things that are happening in your life in November that feel like a divine sign, that just feel like it was meant to be and like it was meant for you to see. So pay attention to the signs. and nature. So they might be signs that you witness outside or in nature if you like travel or go see something. And I really do feel that with like the Magician card, like you're obviously starting something and you're going somewhere new, you're inspired. So like I feel all of that right there. And on the bottom of the deck, you got the retreat. So yep, you're definitely like traveling in the month of November. You're trying to get away from your dissatisfaction in your relationship or life. You want to go either aliven it, awaken it with your partner, or experience something new and get away. So I see that with retreat. Lots of angels advice for Geminis. Wow. Okay, so Gemini, let's see. What can you do for yourself in the month of November? How can you take care of yourself? Let's see. Okay, meditate. So definitely like don't let your thoughts like attack you, like let them happen and then be done with, let them go. Okay, try to find some more inner peace. Connect with fire. You're probably going to be really cold wherever you're going, so stay near like a fireplace or something warm. Light candles, that's what I'm seeing here. Connect with fire. And then you got look for fairies on the bottom of the deck, which is really cool because this card actually means having faith in what you don't know and what you can't see. So just like almost like going back to a place of childlike wonder and just having faith in something again. So I really love that. As feminist fairy dust, I really love seeing that card. Okay, Gemini. What do your departed loved ones have to say to you in the month of November? And if not that, if you don't believe in that, what do your angels have to say, or your higher self? And if you don't believe in that, then what do I want to tell you for the month of November? What can you expect? Messages for Gemini. Okay. You are magic. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence, but the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life in all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there's always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. All right, Gemini, that was actually, I think, the same as Aries. So if you're feeling dissatisfied with an aspect of your life, it's important to understand that changes are on the way, and it's in your hands to understand like there's joy in the small moments rather than getting caught up in like an end result or where this is headed. Try to focus on being in the moment and really meditate on that. Okay, Gemini, happy November.